Welcome at forextrading.com. Let's talk about flags, which are also called by me and small or medium channels. It depends on what kind of time frame are we looking at. So right now, I am pointing that we are looking at the example of flag. So what are the flags exactly? Most likely, flag will be a change or a stop buy in a trend direction. So we see here, for example, that we had sellers coming in and coming into the market, and then market was sold out. So some people started to take a profit here. We see small, very small and medium size green candles, and the price started to grow a little. And we see here there are no strong buyers coming in, but still the price is growing because some people are getting out from short transaction. That's why the price is getting higher. So this is a typical example of regular flag, a small channel. As you see, we can mark it as a channel, and after breaking out to this downside, we can expect prices move sharply low in continuation of this dropping downtrend from before. So there are a lot of examples, a lot of different size channels, flags, sometimes called pennants, that we will see that market after breaking out from those channels will continue the trend from before. And that's very nice from the market because we can use it, use this behavior to profit from the market easily. Of course, by taking some risk. For example, when we enter a transaction here, we can know that the stop loss should be somewhere above those highs from before. So it is really simple to match our transaction profit with the stop loss. So let's find some more flags at 30-minute chart because there are really a lot of them. Some of them are big, some of them are small, some of them are continuating the trend. Some of those channels, flags are changing the trend. Like you see, for example, here, strong buyers came in, we see flag, so it could be finished with another downtrend continuing from before, but it didn't happen. Sometimes the flag makes us going long for some time with no reason, or particular reasons are to be found at the market. It depends on a particular situation. So there are small flags, there are bigger flags. Some of them are very sharp and small. Some of them are big and small. So we're gonna look for those examples right now. You see, for example, here after time of downtrend, we see pretty sharp flag, which has accelerated to the upside, and then we see more and more buyers continuation. So flag doesn't have to mean particularly, like I'm saying with triangles and rectangles, that we are going in some specific direction. Of course, sometimes it will be more clear that after a flag in particular environment we will be going with the trend, but nevertheless we have to remember that the market is showing us the future or recent movement. Flags are seen everywhere, so after this part of the strong demand we see a little flag which actually could be finished with another upward movement, strong buyers coming in, but it didn't happen. We see sellers for some time. Maybe something happened here at the market. I mean, some data was publicated, and then we see another buyers coming into the market, and we see another flag. So after stronger buyers coming into the market, we see those a lot of red but really small candles, which mean there aren't strong buyers here in this flag. That's why the strong sellers didn't came into the market. So we see next buyers, stronger buyers are taking over this particular moment. And this one, for example, we see some sellers more massive than in recent moment. Sellers came in with those two candles, and we see some people taking the profit from this action probably. So we see a little buyers coming in, very little candles, and then we see continuation. Not in the more graceful kind of the sellout, but again, we could take a profit from this transaction of breaking out from this flag as the trend continues, continuing to falling down. So let's take a look right now at 4-hour chart and recent situation. If we can really use those flags and pennants at the recent 4-hour chart. Some moments, for example, we can see very narrow and fast moving flag to the upside. I mean this channel. Very strong, very significant, and this kind of movement could be actually finished with another uptrend. So we could see change of a trend, but it didn't really happen. This breakout from the channel told us that we have another sellers coming in from the selling market perspective, and we have another wave of selling out opportunity at the market. Some of the flags pennants will be small and regular, like this one I'm trying to match with the point, and some of them will be small and irregular, and that's the kind of behavior is alright as well, but it is really more simple to find those regulars and to use them at the market. So more regular movement like this one, for example, is telling us the price will be or is narrowing down to some point, and the next price action is telling us that if this move will be continue to the upside, or maybe will be some kind of trend, selling out trend continuation at the chart. Here we see another narrow nice flag coming out to the market, and you see breaking out from this point, from this channel, the prices really accelerating down. So we see more important sellout than this price going to the uptrend for a few moments. In this short video, we can't really talk about each example of the pennant and flag at the market, but please remember some of them will be continuing sellouts and buyers coming in. Some of them will be changing the trend, so it's not always obvious what kind of behavior we can expect from the flag, but there is always some probability we can discuss about particular flag behavior. Another example of this kind of pattern, we can call it also a regression channel, a retracement channel, because we have some strong sellout at the market, then traders are taking the profit from this part of the move, from this sellout. So we see the price rising a little bit, and it is beautiful and symmetrical. So after breaking out to the downside from this kind of symmetrical movement, we can expect more downtrend. For example, at this particular moment didn't follow through to another big perspective. Unless you stayed with your stop loss above this pattern, then you could expect a next beautiful downtrend movement. So please remember the market, the price action, recent price action is showing us, for example, like at this recent picture, what kind of flag are we talking about? Is it will be continuing with the recent trend, or maybe it hits the bottom from the trend from before? So this, for example, a nice flag regression channel took over from the buyer's side. So the buyers came in, not for long, but we could have a nice decent trade here, and you can see it in trades example video, how to enter the market from this kind of channel. and both of the sides of this channel, you see, this for example was continuing to the downside, this flag is continuing to the upside. So both of these are continuation pattern, continuation flag, but it doesn't mean that some of the flags will be not reversing the market. Some of them will be changing the trend. Some of them will be not sure which direction that the trend will be moving. Another thing is, if this, for example, this channel was moving higher for a longer time, for example, like we could expand sorry, I can't really show you this one, but if you expand this channel right here, the probability of breaking down to the downside is dropping aggressively. So we are expecting some kind of length of this channel. If it's too long, it's changing the trend. If it's too short, it's okay because we are continuing the trend. But if it's too short, it's not only the short positions taking the profit like happened here from this short action, people took the profit. But if it's happening too long, it means some buyers also going to the market. So it's not only sellers taking the profit like this example or this one, for example. So I can show you this kind of movement and a different currency pair, for example. We see those channels flags right here. For example, we had a great demand for a while. Then a retracement came in. Some sellers came into the market. It could be more aggressive retracement or aggressive sellout, you could say. But that those candles, those small candles were showing us, telling us, screaming that the sellout is up to finish or it will continue but will be finished soon. And those candles pretty much finished the sellout and the market started to grow. And you see here in this part of the movement there was no super strong buyers as well. So it could be that the market could break down, for example, in this moment or here, somewhere to the downside and accelerate based on this little red sellout trend. But it didn't happen. Market really is continuing with the bigger uptrend from before. So we can observe a price action to see what kind of trend are we talking about. What kind of trend is with this flag opportunity right now we're looking at. So I'm talking also about this, that if flag is too wide, too big, too long, it might be happening that the bullish market is taking over the action and we won't see any sellout continuation even if we could before. If it's taking too long time, the probability of aggressive sellout is dropping down aggressively. So conclusion is probability is changing with the market behavior. I will be showing more flags, triangles and rectangles. How do they work in practice? You can find those at trading examples when I'm showing what kind of trades we did make looking at those patterns and using them at real life account or just to train with them at demonstration account. So thank you very much for listening this.